I don't know what we can talk about in this nation without talking about white superiority, honestly.
Who defines the meaning of God also defines the relationship between economy and God.
African Americans spent $1.3 trillion last year, making us the 16th wealthiest nation in the world. Why have we not turned those riches into wealth to develop our community?
So, okay, so so the healing, okay.
Yes.
When you're working on healing yourself, do you feel that women need other women to heal?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me tell you, that's the only way. The original healer was the Black woman, the African woman. She's the original healer. And from our ancestry, we're given a prayer that I would like to just say very quickly, because it is a woman's prayer for the healer. And I'll say, we are the women who lighten the darkness. We have come to lighten the darkness. It is lightened. We have overcome the destroyer. We are there for those who weep, who hide their faces, who sunk down. They looked upon us then. We are the women. We are the healers. We are the women. We are the healers. We are the women. We are the healers. And that is what our ancestors gave to us. Yes, the mothers, the aunties, the grandmothers. We are those women. And so it's going to take the women, and that's where the rites of passage comes in. When you come from a child girl to become a woman, a young woman, you have to go. It's our culture. You must go through the rites of passage. Men, they have to go through men and be trained by the elders. They must go through a rite of passage. That is their roadmap to manhood. That is her roadmap to womanhood. Without that, there's confusion. And then when the women train, the young women to become women, and the men are doing likewise, then they can come together. Without that, when they come together, they... Okay, that was my rose quartz.
Yes. Wow, that's love. That's spirit.
Oh, but you know what? That was the rose quartz.
Yeah, that's love. That's love right there. That's love. Yeah.
Love was so strong. It said pop, 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 pop.
Yes, because men and women need each other.
That's what it was. Oh, and the rites of passage. And that, so without that, so with that, then if we don't get the rites of passage, then we have broken homes, broken families. We can't build. And so, of course, we were stolen, our culture was stolen, our language was stolen, our dress was stolen, our medicine was stolen, our land was stolen. Everything was taken from us by stealing us away. Millions of us. Some were sent to America, some were sent to Africa. America, the UK, to the Virgin Islands. We were spread and we were broken. Our families were broken from that point on. So how do we get back? And that's why I teach Sacred Women Rites of Passage, to help to bring and gather all your lessons to strengthen and empower you, and to break up the curse of separation, of Willie Lynch, of divide and conquer. And so when the women come together within Sacred Women, we had to do another quantum leap, and we had to say, Sacred woman, Muslim sacred woman, alhamdulillah. We had to say, Christian women, come forth, sacred woman, hallelujah. We had to say, a Khan woman, come forth, Ashe. We had to say, Kemetic women, who are the mothership of all of it. We had to say, Hetapu, and all of us come into a circle. So it's not the Christians over here now, and the Muslims over there, and the Hebrew Israelites over there. That is divide and conquer. We have already been separated. We have to find common ground. Our culture is common ground. Our healing, holistic healing, natural healing is our common ground that will bring us back. No matter our differences, we are going to become one in that way. So I asked the divine plan to create as a master plan. So yes, the women have to take the women and train and retrain and heal and stay in the village.
And stay in the village.
Stay in the village. And the men have to train with the men and have to grow in the village. And then we come together. The village is bringing us together. So a woman doesn't go into a house and close the door and get beat up and dragged and fight and cussed and all of that, because she could go right to her sisters and say, this is what's happening to me. And then we have a meeting on it. And then we gather. The elders will gather with the youth and they said, that is not the way. That is not our way. Our way is the path of Ma'at, and we must strive to get back to ourselves, whatever it takes. So that is my vision. It started off of me getting rid of my asthma, but it's so much more, you know? So definitely the women must get busy and heal, because the women are the primary healers of the home. And in that there's a work, and it's called Womb Care Love.
Yes, that's one of my questions. I was going to ask you about, before we talk about the womb, okay, I just want to, do you think that men have any part to play in the healing of a woman and vice versa?
Oh, yes. If the women need their daddies.
Yes.
They need their fathers. My daughter would tell me, I separated from the children's father early on. And she said, in those years we were growing up, you didn't say anything against him. You didn't say anything negative about him. I refused. I said, no, I won't do that, because to do that would to rip them apart. So I loved them so much that I said, I will not do anything to destroy their psyche in relationship to their father, because we had healing that we had to do. So if a daughter does not have a father, she's not going to feel whole. She needs her father. She has her mother. She comes from out of her body, but she has that father. It's called the balance. It's called the Ankh. It's called As. That's right. I said your earrings are just over the top.
Yes. You know what?
It's right there. You're right there.
You know what? I was thinking about wearing a smaller pair. Then you know who I thought of? I thought about Queen Esther.
Oh,
because you know, I went to Egypt with Queen Esther, and every day I was like, wow, it's like a different person. And I was loving all of it. So I literally sat there. I was like, I should wear my little ones. I was like, no, I think I'm gonna bring little Queen Esther in here tonight.
She loves her culture, and
yes.
This is the beauty. We're the most beautiful women in the whole planet. We are. We really are. And that's what I know for sure. And so I got caught up in your beauty, so I don't know what I was saying.
Listen, as soon as you stepped on, I'm always like this. I'm like, who puts together these looks? Because it's not like, and you know, when I see you all the time, because I'm on social media, I look at everything, right? You're with the other women, Lynn Richardson, all of them, Jada, all of them, right? And I'm like, there's not one time, like, even if they're just kind of like catching you doing something, your little outfit is matching. I'm like, how is this woman's little outfits, the makeup, everything is always together. So listen, hats off to you, because you are so beautiful to me, and these outfits are just something to die for. So yeah, and you were bringing it today, because I haven't seen those glasses before, so that you look good.
Well, you know what? We have to get better with time. We know we're taught as you get old, you're supposed to break down. I said, no, when you get old, you're supposed to break through, because you have so much more wisdom. You're right there when they describe that too.
Yeah, you have to break through.
You have to break through. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to teach a yoga training. It's a 16-hour training, 8 hours tomorrow and 8 hours the next day. And I'm like, as right before coming with you, I just got something that came in the box. I was going to kind of show it off, because I'm so grateful.
Oh,
if you don't mind, look, you see this little bag here?
That's your yoga mat.
You see what I'm saying? The way you said that you get it, this is my yoga mat.
That's what's up.
25, 30 years.
Okay, I need to come to You're in LA? Or San Francisco? I'm about to I need to be laying on the yoga mat. Okay. No. You know what I was sitting here thinking? I think I should be a case study for you. Okay. I think I should be a case study for you. And I should go through your whole process.
Wow.
And I should be laying on the yoga mat with you. Because if anyone can do it, if I can do this, anyone can. Because literally, as you're talking, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my. I was like, yeah, I need to do that. Because I'm still back with the impeccable listening.
Oh,
I'm still there. Yeah.
But you know, it's a life. It's a way of life, and all of these concepts are our psychological healing.
Yeah.
This is our mental healing. This is our overcoming trauma.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Because when we have, and yes, you could be a case study. You'll let everybody know what time it is. And you know, they will like be inspired by you because you inspire others. So it's just so much. You have me going, I'm going to every kind of direction humanly possible now.
Yeah.
Because you have opened up my Pandora, the box. Pandora's box.
Well, I mean, you opening up the box with the sacred healing. That's such a beautiful color. And you're teaching this yoga. I've been seeing you doing all types of little movements on with these pictures. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, that's what's up. I just started stretching this morning. I was like, I gotta sit down with you. And I said, oh, I think the little COVID time, I just let myself go here. And so I was sitting here.
Okay, you're back again. You are back. Affirm it.
Yes, because
I'm
you
not
are
backwards. I'm forward.
You are a jump start. You are a jump start. And I'm pretty sure everyone up in here, there's some more people thinking, she's jump starting me and getting me on the path.
Absolutely.
But yes, wound care.
Wound care. Well, because the wound, it's a whole body of work. It's two works that come together. Much of it is in Sacred Woman. A lot of this work in terms of having the book. We're working on a book. We have products. This is me and my daughter. This is our mother-daughter heart-to-heart project. I'm so grateful.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that wonderful? And so together we bring Wound Care Love. And my daughter, who is a social activist, Sharice Rashida Terrain, as I was speaking about Wound Care Love, she said, Ma, you know what it is? It's my body, my womb. I take claim of my body that I can heal and transform. I take agency, and nobody dominates and controls my body, because my body the womb is the end result of how we take care of our bodies. And and 90% is the latest statistics that have come down the pipe, that 90% of African American women, I'm sure Caribbean women of color, have fibroid tumors.
Yeah. Fibroid
tumors is nothing but mucus congestion in the uterus. I want to demystify it. So this is a mucus journey. If you have mucus in your head, you have brain fog. If you have mucus in your sinus, you have sinus congestion. If you have mucus in your ears, you have loss of hearing. If you have mucus in your throat, you have a thyroid condition. If you have mucus in your lungs, you have asthma, shortness of breath. If you have mucus in your uterus, you have a fibroid or heavy bleeding and cramping. So then what is mucus and where is it coming? It's coming from the dairy. When we finish our mother's milk from the breast, that's it. You can get some almond milk. You can get some sunflower milk. You can take a green juice and get your calcium, but that is the end. If you take it beyond that point and you go into animal content to have your milk, whether it be cow's milk or goat milk, you're going to build yourself up mucus in the vaginal area, mucus in the breast, and so on. And the dairy is the byproduct, but the most potent form of mucus congestion is the flesh. So then we have to then get to the alternatives. Everyone's not gonna change overnight, but if you get into a rhythm, you can change over a season. You understand? But you just have to know what are all my alternatives. If you start having an avocado a day, you're going to regulate your colon. You're going to get healthy, vibrant skin. You're going to lubricate your joints. By having avocado, you can put into your salad. If you have a salad twice a day at lunch and at dinner, you're going to regulate your colon, because if your colon is impacted, the colon will prolapse on the bladder. The colon bladder sits on the uterus, causing womb congestion and monthly pain. So inside of Wound Care Love, I cover 40 womb issues. Is it endometriosis? Is it menopausal sweating? Is it fibroids? Women are bleeding to death, literally. Women don't know. When they come into the 12 weeks or they come into womb care love, they go from a menstrual flow of 7 to 6 days every month, a day less, to 5 to 4. Now, while that's happening, the tumor is now starting to soften up. That mucus is starting to come out vaginally, just like you take soup and juices and you have a cold, your sinuses congested, and then you drain it out and all the mucus is gone, you have no more cold. So you drain out vaginally and then you have no more fibroids and the other related diseases that come with it, endometriosis, infertility, prolapsed uterus, and all of that. So in Womb Care Love, we have actually next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we have a 2-day retreat. Virtual that women can come and be a part of. And then as you come to the retreat, it's 4 hours one day and 4 hours the next day. I give you homework to do. One of the homeworks I give you to do is go talk to your mother. Daughters, go talk to your mother. If your mother's not there, talk to your auntie, your grandmother. Now, they may come back and say, you may come back and say, they didn't want to talk to me about my womb, about their womb story. But they have a story of struggle. They have a story of some sadness. They have a story that they didn't tell you about. And it's affecting you because it's in your DNA. And right now you may be repeating that same womb story that your grandmother carried over to your mother, and she carried it over to you, and then you'll carry it over to your daughter, and it's an endless cycle. So I have them to connect with each other. We also do the love bath. So we can start to really do womb care love, caring for your womb. There's 3 womb centers: the womb of the mind. What we think, we create, we birth, connect. The womb of the heart. For what we feel, we birth, we connect, we create. The womb of the heart and the mind goes into the physical womb. The womb of our seed of creation. So what we think and what we feel, we birth through our seed of creation. And today we birth womb wellness. You have to affirm that I am going to take my womb into my own heart and my own hands, and I'm going to heal her up, and I'm going to love her, and I'm going to let go of this pain from my past relationships, pain that was passed down through the DNA, pain in the foods because I was eating out of hurt and woundedness, and we begin to cleanse, and then we have healthy, happy, now Valley women.
Yes. Listen, guys, right here, queenafour.com, please get something.
I don't know what we can talk about in this nation without talking about white superiority, honestly.
Who defines the meaning of God also defines the relationship between economy and God.
African Americans spent $1.3 trillion last year, making us the 16th wealthiest nation in the world. Why have we not turned those riches into wealth to develop our community?